You can read music? Great, this video is for you. For the rest of you who cannot read music and you want to learn how to learn new songs, comment below this video and one day I'm gonna make a video just for you. My name is Alexander and let's start. Before you start practicing, you need to pick which song you want to learn. This may seem obvious, but it's important to pick a song that's well suited to help you grow as a musician. Make sure that the song you're picking is within your abilities and that you're not overstretching. But it's okay if it's a little bit challenging. Your teacher can help you find the song that's well suited for your level of playing. And they might be able to help you find a simpler version of songs you love if the original version is too hard for you. First, divide the song into a few larger sections. If it's a short piece, you may have only 2 sections, while larger ones have many more. Think of it like looking at a piece of writing and marking where each of the paragraphs begins and ends. For example, the song with verses and chorus can be easily divided, verse by verse, or a song with multiple pages can be divided page by page. It's up to you how you choose to divide it up, but you'll find a way that makes sense to you. Next, divide each section into phrases. Each phrase will make sense if you hear it on its own, without the rest of the song. This is very important because phrases will help you keep track of your practice goals. Here is an example of a musical phrase. Do you hear how this sounds like a single thought? That's the first phrase. This is the second phrase. Do you hear how it makes sense even if it's played on its own without the first phrase? That's how you can tell it's a complete phrase. Once you have your song divided into phrases, you'll have to figure out which fingers to use on which keys. This may seem complicated at first, but don't worry, it will get easier with practice. There is just a few rules to follow. Keep your hand like this or move towards this position while using stronger fingers. For example, I'll play a waltz under Paris skies and show you how I would approach figuring out the fingerings for that part. As you can see, I start with this position and finish with this position. Now I'm free to act accordingly, and I'm focusing on using my stronger fingers. Most of the time, you'll have several options for which fingers to use. Choose the one that is most comfortable to you and that allows you to move to the next phrase more easily. For me, this is the most comfortable fingering. I could also play it like this. Which is something I would also recommend, but I feel more confident and comfortable with the first option. Once you separated the phrases and figured out the fingering, you can start practicing. Practice each phrase separately until you can play all of them one at a time. If the phrase is too long, try separating it out and practicing one measure at a time. Then, put each measure together until you can play the entire phrase. Once you can play all the phrases on their own, start putting phrases together. Play the first 2 phrases as a group, then play next 2 phrases together until you can play each group smoothly. Pay special attention to the places where you move from one phrase to another. Keep making the groups larger until you can play the song as one piece. When you're first learning the song, practice it slower than you would actually play the piece. Then, once you can play the entire song smoothly at the slower pace, practice it just a little bit faster until you can play the entire song at the new pace. Keep practicing faster, step by step, until you can play the song as fast as you want it to be. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or you need more help, please let me know in the comment section down below. See you next time.